Hi everyone. So this isn't a reaction to a list. I've been doing quite a few of those lately. And in my last reaction video, of course, I had a complaint by one of my viewers saying, why don't you come up with your own ideas? And this person, I don't think, possibly realizes that I've been on YouTube for over 18 years. I've got another channel, Canadian Studmuffin, that I've had for over 18 years, and I've done thousands of videos with my very own thoughts on music. And just recently on this channel, I started doing these reactions to lists, Rolling Stone and these other online rankings, and I find them interesting and fun to talk about. And not all of my viewers, but a lot of my viewers seem to enjoy them also. And I get a lot of feedback for those videos. So I'm going to continue doing them because I enjoy doing them. And like I said, my viewers enjoy them too. But there's always going to be somebody out there not happy. And like I've said before, you're not forced to watch any of my videos. Go watch something else. And I don't know. If I'm subscribed to a channel that I enjoy and they start doing something I don't care for, I don't leave a comment about it. I just don't watch it. I go watch something that I enjoy. There's millions and billions of videos on YouTube. Go watch something that makes you happy. So I got that off my chest. I'll be doing more reaction videos. I'm sorry. But today, I thought I would try and see how many comments I get for this. I wonder if this person will actually watch it. Yeah, The Doors. I've always really liked The Doors. In the 60s, about the only album I heard was The Soft Parade because one of my older brothers had bought it, and I really enjoyed that one. So for many years, it was kind of my favorite Doors album. But in time, I ended up buying all of the Doors studio albums and more. And I was just thinking last night, listening to Strange Days. The Doors, I should actually do my own list video on 10 bands that have their very own sound. It's like, nobody else, at least when the Doors started, sounded like the Doors. They had their very own sound and very unique. So I thought I would rank the albums. There's still a couple I need to listen to more. I just haven't totally appreciated them yet. And maybe I just need to listen to them more, like I said. I also have a couple of very good books on the Doors. I have about 30 of these, and this one is On Track, The Doors, Every Album, Every Song. And it even goes into some of the solo, like An American Prayer, which I'm going to mention, Full Circle, Other Voices, of course, the 2 albums that they did after Jim Morrison passed away. And anyway, just a very good book. And then also this, The Doors FAQ, Frequently Asked Questions. And this is also a very interesting read. So highly recommended if you're a Doors fan. So besides the 6 studio albums with Jim Morrison, you also have this live, I guess it's like a compilation. It's Absolutely Live, along with, The Doors in Concert is comprised of live recordings previously found on Absolutely Live, Alive She Cried, and Live at the Hollywood Bowl, with the exception of the end, until now unavailable on record. So 2 CDs, and there's all the songs. So this is, yeah, 2 CDs, excellent live album. And then, of course, after Jim Morrison passed away, the Doors continued for 2 more albums, Other Voices and Full Circle. So I bought, well, I think one of my older brothers bought this when it came out, and then Full Circle I never heard for until maybe 3 or 4 years ago when I bought this. And I really like Full Circle. Of course, it's not as good as with Jim Morrison on vocals. And on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, at some point in the next month, we are going to be having a discussion about Other Voices and ranking the songs. So stay tuned for that. And Full Circle, I probably need to play it more, but I wasn't as impressed with it as I am with Other Voices. I think Other Voices overall is a very good album. It's not a great album, but I think it's a very good album. And then this I feel is underrated. It's not really talked about too much. I remember buying this on vinyl when it came out, and I loved it. It is An American Prayer, Jim Morrison, music by the Doors. He's, reading a lot of his poetry, but there's music that the Doors made at that time in 1977, I believe. Yeah, 1978. Found it in the very small print. But yeah, I enjoy this. It's, it's not for everybody, I guess. And there is a live version of Roadhouse Blues, which is superb. So back to, there's 6 studio albums with Jim Morrison. So to rank them, it is so difficult for the most part. Because except for one album, I love all of the Doors albums almost equally. But it's just, kind of fun to rank them. My least favorite is Waiting for the Sun, their 3rd album. Hello, I Love You is very catchy, very poppy, but not one of my favorites. Love Street is great. 5 to 1. The Unknown Soldier. Spanish Caravan. But overall, it's the one that I play the least. I need to listen to it more, I guess. But like I said, these 5, any one of them could be number 1 at some point. But at the moment, number 5 is Morrison Hotel. I especially love side 1 with Roadhouse Blues, Waiting for the Sun, You Make Me Real, Peace Frog, Ship of Fools. But then, side 2 is great too. Land Ho, Queen of the Highway, Indian Summer. And this has a lot of bonus material. But it's number 5. Number 4, like I said, for the longest time was my favorite because it's the one I knew the most. And it was the Doors, The Soft Parade. Which kind of, I think for most Doors fans, it's probably their least favorite. Some people don't like the horns. I've never had a problem with the horns on this album. Tell All the People, Touch Me, Shaman's Blues is awesome. Do It is just so-so. But then everything else is great. Wild Child, Running Blue, and of course, the epic, The Soft Parade. Number 4. Number 3, which is sometimes my number one, like I said. L.A. Woman, the final album with Jim Morrison. Yeah, Love Her Madly, L.A. Woman, of course. Crawling King Snake, one of my favorites. Riders on the Storm, yeah, excellent. If I was going to rate these, I usually do, I would say 7 out of 10. Then everything else is like 10 out of 10. Number 2, the debut album, The Doors. One of the greatest debut albums ever. And I know that Jim Morrison wasn't too happy, you know, with this cover shot with him large and the other band members behind him. That's a bitter picture right there. That should have been the cover. Of course, Light My Fire, Break On Through, Soul Kitchen, The Crystal Ship, just classic after classic. And of course, The End. Yeah, and I played this last night, and it's my favorite at the moment. Strange Days. And one of my favorite album covers also. Yeah, Strange Days, Love Me Two Times, Moonlight Drive, People Are Strange, When the Music's Over. Just classic after classic once again. So yeah, The Doors. Let me know what you think of The Doors. What's your favorite album by The Doors? And also let me know what you think of, if you've heard it, An American Prayer. And the album, like I said, we're hoping to discuss on my Canadian Studmuffin channel, Other Voices. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, I'll be back with some more reaction videos to lists. Thank you.